If you left, unless you leave this program, see. I do that, but I do it from home. So you'll basically just get a real estate license, and then once you get your real estate, I can do that too, outside of work from home.
Thank y'all for that. Now I want y'all to do this, give a hand to yourselves real quick. A little louder, y'all talking louder than that. There it is. Alright, so I'm gonna start this off with, I'm proud of each and every last one of y'all. Let's get our situation situated. Man, I'm proud of each and every last one of y'all. I don't know y'all individually or personally, but I know y'all individually and personally. You know, y'all stories are, y'all might feel like y'all alone with y'all stories. Y'all might feel like y'all the only people who are going through the situations and predicaments that y'all have been through, but y'all not. It's nothing new under the sun. The situation that you're in right now definitely gets better and brighter. I will start it off by saying, I've been to the actual penitentiary 3 times. I have been to state jail twice. I've been to the city and to the county jail over 5, 6 times. So yeah, I look like this, but yeah, I'm really, it's really something different. I've been in y'all positions, I've sat in these seats, and I really took it a step further, because that penitentiary is nowhere that y'all want to go to. If you think you want to go there, you need your ass whipped. No, I'm sorry. Good catch. You need your butt.
See, y'all not the only people who struggle with it. We struggle with it.
Y'all catch me. I will tell y'all catch me. If y'all hear me use profanity, y'all catch me. Please, because they will come out. I'm very passionate about this, just speaking with all of y'all. Y'all future is very bright. Everybody with a dream or a goal up in here, raise your hand. What's your dream? We on camera. The cameras need to hear you. So you want to be a ball player. What's your dream? Track? Yeah. You fast? Fast. Alright, stay up out of here. I ain't gonna ask you why you in here. I ain't gonna ask you the purpose of none of that. Stay up out of here. If you think the future is limited right now because of the situation, it's not. I'm gonna tell both of y'all. Hey, I used to be just like that. Y'all got people out there that love y'all. Y'all got people out there that really care for y'all. And I'm gonna be honest, y'all got people in here out there right now that's really hurt that y'all are in this situation. But that ain't the end. The future is bright. Again, y'all can hear that a few different times. The future is bright. But the future is only what you make it. You gonna play with life, or you gonna take life serious? One thing about it, life gonna do to you what it do to everybody else. I'm gonna say that again, life gonna do to you what it's gonna do to everybody else. Once again, I don't know everybody's situation, but I do know your future is bright. This table back here, right here, tell me, what's your dream? Come in the world. I love that. To your friend next to you. That's right. Tell me your name.
Xavier.
You the first one I asked that. I don't know why. Xavier, you're special. Tell me your dream.
Plumbing.
Plumbing? That's fine. That's your trade.
Filming documentaries.
Filming and documentaries. Come on.
Hey, my boy.
Come on. I'll be honest. I didn't know what to expect, but I wasn't expecting that. But you stay true to that. You're going to be great at that. To your last homie right here, green sweater, drinking the water. Yeah, that water ain't gonna save you. I'm just playing with you. What's your dream, bro?
Producer.
You producer? What kind of producer? Music?
Yeah.
Okay. You rap?
I already rap like that.
You just want to be a producer. That's rare, man. Most people want to rap and be the next young boy or something like that. To this table right here. With all y'all with dreams, man, I salute y'all. I commend y'all. I'm going to tell y'all gotta stay focused. Y'all gotta stay on the straight and narrow. I know it's hard. I know we all go through just a bunch of small things. I mean, we all go through struggles. Don't worry about the struggles. Worry about your future. Make sure you stay focused. Don't worry about your friends. Don't worry about friends at all. Everybody here, don't worry about friends at all, man. If they ain't telling y'all to stay on the right track, if they ain't telling y'all to chase your dreams, you tell somebody you want to be a plumber, bro, and they laugh, they ain't your friend, cut them short. You tell them you want to be a producer, and they laugh, cut them short. Stay focused on y'all. Man, I'm proud of y'all again. I won't talk y'all ears off, but I'm proud of each and every one of y'all again. I say this again to talk about myself, man. I've been down that road a lot of times, way further than y'all want to take it, than I want y'all to take it. A lot of people on the outside, whether it's your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, your cousins, if you don't have family, man, y'all got somebody who care about y'all, that y'all are really hurting. As far as yourselves, the world is yours. Don't let this small hiccup be a huge bump in the road, because it will do that. That first time down that road will come to a second, third, fourth, and fifth. Only if you're not serious. You're the first person to speak to me when I got in here. Tell me your name.
The middle name.
I'm gonna tell you, you're very special, because most people would tell me their first name. Scared, nervous. You spoke your name with power, with pride. Tell me what's your dream.
I want to be a business owner. I really don't want to be a business owner, but I want to be a billionaire. More than a billionaire, a billionaire.
Now you just brought a smile on my face. A business owner, an entrepreneur, somebody that takes care of their family, right?
So,
Set your family's generation on a whole new path and level.
sir, I'm trying to get my people paid. That's what I'm really trying to do. That's what I'm really trying to do.
You're gonna do that.
I know I'm going to do. I believe in myself too.
Stay out the system. The system ain't no place for us.
I'm already gone.
There's no place for your dreams. I'm gonna tell you, your dreams don't grow. While you sitting down. Right. Your energy is strong. Your presence is strong. Everybody in here feels your presence. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. Oh, no words to nobody. They felt you. Same thing outside of here. The whole world gonna feel your presence.
Sir, I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
You up for some questions?
You're very respectful.
You up for some questions? Y'all got questions? He said he went to the penitentiary. He said he been where y'all been, and y'all don't got no questions?
No.
Nobody got questions?
I was in that same spot.
How many years?
How many years what? Tell me.
How many years did you do?
On different stints. So like I said, I went to the actual penitentiary.
How many sentences did they make you do?
I did 3 separate 2-year sentences in the penitentiary. I did a 2-year sentence in state jail. I did a 6-month sentence in state jail. I've done 6-month sentences in the city jail in Houston and in Beaumont and in Memphis. So I've been around. I took my show on the road like LeBron said, but that ain't nothing good, nothing to play with. Because jail is jail everywhere, and the system and them people is them people everywhere. They gonna get you or they gonna spank. They gonna
I got a
spank
question.
you everywhere.
What you do? Just open up your eyes one day and say, I want to change, or what happened?
No, so I tell you, this last time going to jail, and thank my wife for this. My last time going to jail, I was in Beaumont. I was there for 5 months. I had no contact with my mother. My father had just passed away. I'm an only child. I had no kids at the time, so it was just me and my mama. I waited 5 months to hear anything. Once y'all been there, y'all know about restriction and everything like that. No phone calls, no writing, all that. So I had spoke to my mom. I'm in Beaumont from Houston. I had spoke to my mom in 5 months. One day they wake me up, tell me I need to go to the chaplain. That's one of the worst calls y'all ever gonna get. I need to go to that chaplain. When I get to the chaplain, my brother had called me. And I was like, my play brother, somebody that I grew up with since 5 years old, called me. Like it's a regular phone call, regular conversation, asked me how I'm doing. Man, I know it's not good. Fast forward, he ended up telling me my mother had passed away from a heart attack as the only child.
Oh my God.
I took that to the heart, and for a long time, I felt like I was the cause of that. I was the cause of my mother catching that heart attack. I had been in and out of jail, in and out of jail, in and out of jail. Steady telling her, I'll come up with a plan. I'll get my act together. I'm gonna get it right. I missed that chance, y'all. Then while she was here physically. I missed that chance to get my act together. She didn't see me have kids. She didn't see me become the business owner that I am. She didn't see me become the artist that I am. Her or my father. So I changed myself around then and getting out. My beautiful wife back there got into my head to let me know that I needed to become a better version of myself. She helped me see a better version of myself. Realize that it's more to me than just the streets. Coming from South Park, Houston, Texas, man, we don't really see a lot of good out there.
Southside.
Yo, come on. From right here, Pearl Homes, South Bank, dead end. We don't see a lot of good. We don't see a lot of good coming from those places. I didn't see a lot of good coming from those places. My wife helped me see that. So to answer your question, my mother passing away and realizing that I had showed her absolutely nothing but the worst side of myself. Getting out, I knew I had to become a better being so she can spiritually see me blossom.
I hope y'all listening, because this could be y'all. You could be in jail and your mom said, like, the world don't stop because you in jail. It keep going.
That's a fact. And on
How many of
top
y'all love your mamas and your daddies in here? Your siblings and your brothers and your cousins. And guess what? When you get locked up, they still gotta live life every day.
Sure do.
I didn't even know that's what happened. But I just knew that he didn't wake up one day and say, hey, I want to be different today. Because it don't happen that way. As much as people want to tell y'all, you just gotta change. There's no switch that you just switch on and be like, oh, I'm a good person today.
None of that.
You feel me? Like, and I don't want it to get to a point where something tragic gotta happen in y'all life for that to be what makes the change for y'all. Because unfortunately, 70% of the time, that's what happens. If it's 10 people in this room, 7 people got a story like him.
That's a fact. I started that out by saying life is doing to y'all what it's doing to everybody else. People just handle it differently.
Did they let you out to go to your mom's funeral?
They actually did not. I had to sit in there. And the same day I got that call from the chaplain from my brother. I had, like I said, I had no contact with my mother, no letters, no calls, no nothing. That exact same day, I got a letter from my mother.
Yeah, that was a terrible time, y'all. Him and I, that was, what, babe, like 7 years ago? 7 years ago. And we were just friends at that time. And we did everything we could. I really wish I could have done more, but he could not make it out to be at his mother's funeral. I went just as a friend,
On my
but
behalf.
obviously it wasn't the same, so.
Yeah. So yeah, being in that system, yeah, you will lose everything. They will take everything from you and show you that, not even show you that you want anything. They will try to make you believe that you want anything. So no, I couldn't go there. That hurt, but that changed me in the same instance. I knew I couldn't go back to that. I knew I couldn't lose my control. Being in that system, you really lose control. How many of y'all like being in control? I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna put 2 hands up because I like controlling everything, whether it's my car, the video game, or just waking up to drink some water in the middle of the night. They'll take all that away, y'all. They'll have you eating breakfast at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Talk about it. Lunch at 10 a.m., dinner at 3 p.m.
Hey,
on the dot.
for real. For real. Fighting over noodles.
Serious.
A pack of noodles. Talk to
I
me.
got a question.
Talk to me.
How you got here? Like after all that happened, how you got here? Like what brought you here? Like what brought you to be this, to be you?
That's an excellent question. My wife again, really just. So I had to realize that I went through a lot of my troubles and bumped my head a lot of the times because I didn't know who I was. I didn't realize who I was.
So pause, I'm sorry y'all, so that's the real answer. So I was important, but him understanding and acknowledging who he is as a man and as a person, that's what it really was. It's him taking ownership.
Touched on the good word, ownership. And honestly, out of all the groups I done dealt with, y'all do a great job of taking ownership on y'all stuff. When y'all know y'all doing wrong, y'all say it. When y'all be like, Miss Hope, I just ain't want to do it, or I just didn't feel like it. Like, y'all do a great job of being, holding yourselves accountable. Now you got to take that next step and not only hold yourself accountable, but do something to change it. You get what I'm saying? Like I said, I knew that he didn't just wake up one day and say, I want to change. And I don't want it to get to a point where something tragic is happening in your life that make you want to change. Like, I want y'all to change before that happens. You get what I'm saying? There's so much out here in this world, y'all. And I had a slight conversation with him. He told me when he was in the system, in juvenile system, they had locked doors. All the things that y'all don't got to deal with. Y'all are so privileged. Y'all are so privileged.
This right here, like how y'all just free like this right here, right now. Nah, it wasn't none of that. We had a guard right there. We had them doors closed. Yeah. We had to do all this. It was
In
crazy.
jail, that's what we trying to tell you. Like, juvenile was juvenile, it was school, it was daycare, it was all the above. Like,
There is an actual JDC downtown.
That's right.
yeah.
And the JDC downtown is an actual jail
That's
where
right.
they will in-house you
That's right.
if you do not do what you're supposed to do.
A lot of them
So-
have been through that. So,
Yeah.
you know.
And this was a lockdown facility. Like they just took the BBRC. Like who was here when BBRC was there any out? You want to talk about what it was like then versus now?
I don't really remember.
Like blocking it out, right? Yeah, but like you can still see where those doors and bars. There's a shower with
Saw
a
the
guard
toilets coming
tank.
in and it just
maybe we should do a walk. Yeah, where the guards were watching you take your shower. That's right in the
Hey, y'all, let's talk about something that I know that most people not talking to y'all about, but PTSD is real. Especially coming out of jail. I went to jail for driving on suspended license, y'all. My mom wanted to teach me a lesson, and she let me sit in jail for 26 days. You ever seen a fat person roll up under the door? Like when they come up, like that's how fast I got up out of there. Do you understand me? But when I say I had PTSD for weeks, I'm talking about you turn the lights on, I'm looking over my shoulder, I'm like, look, I will never forget the second day out of jail, y'all. I try to walk out the door and the door locked. I started sweating. I'm like, oh, not again, not again. They got me again, y'all. Like seriously, like it's real. And but don't let nobody tell y'all that if that's what y'all dealing with, if that's y'all's situation, I advise y'all to talk to somebody because it's gonna be hard for y'all to get past or even take in all of this if you still dealing with that. And I'm telling you from experience, it's real. Like. Just even outside of that, like real life can give you PTSD, y'all. Like I'm driving home from Detroit, deer come out, I hit the deer, I'm by myself, it's 8 o'clock at night. Now every time I see a deer, I get to sweat. Like PTSD is real, y'all. Like seriously, I ain't lying. Look, I'm trying to be really honest with y'all, so y'all can understand. You feel me? Like it's real.
Bring it back. So you're saying you hit the deer?
So the deer hit me. The deer ran. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all. Then we gonna move into the next part. This what happened. I'm accountable, but I wasn't accountable for that. I'm riding down the street minding my business. It's an F-150 behind me. It's a semi truck on the side of me. The deer ran out. It was past my lane, y'all. It seen that semi truck. It was like, I take my chances with the Honda. And he backed right up on his hind legs and just stood there like this. I'm gonna take my chances with the deer because it's an F-150 behind me and a semi truck on the side of me. Mr. Deer, you gotta go. Even though y'all deer strong, he ain't even died. He just limped off. Look, he just limped off like ain't nothing happened. He's doing 8 miles an hour. I'm like, dang. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna branch off. Let me see. Producer, Keo, I'm gonna give you the producer. No, here. Hey, watch here.
How's it go, Edgar?
I know your name, no purple music. Here, back. I want you over. He doesn't like to talk very much, so encourage him. And y'all, we just giving them words of encouragement and helping them with their 1 minute how this program helped them on camera. This table. And then I'm gonna send you over here to this table. Because today you want to come on this way. All right, y'all, I'm gonna give y'all 15 minutes to get y'all spiel together. I need a 1 minute what this program means to you. Come here.
My name is Leslie. I'm from A-Leaf, Texas. I'm 17 and I go to ETC.
Tell us about your school.
ETC is a program where if you dropped out at a young age, you could always go back to school. And that's the opportunity that they gave us.
And how has it helped you? Or, what is it doing for you personally?
It builds up my strength because sometimes I feel like I can't accomplish things or succeed in life, but I have learning curves sometimes, but I always get back on my feet. This program is really nice because there's a lot of kids from different areas that come here, and even though everyone lives so far, they still bother coming here.
If it's something you could tell the next person that's coming through the doors, what would it be?
Take your time, don't rush things because you could get GD anytime, but don't rush it. Try to learn as much as you can and make friends because that's people that support you morally, so.
Do I gotta press anything?
You good.
Alright. Hello, my name's Josue Reyes. I'm 17 years old. I like drawing and playing video games. I'm here at the ETC school to get my GED and finish school and make my mom proud. And hopefully do bigger things when I grow up, like get a business or something, make money, and make my family proud.
How has the program helped you?
It helped me a lot. It actually gave me a lot of opportunities whenever other schools didn't want to take me in because my behavior and stuff. And it's a good program for kids.
I like it.
Come on.
Go ahead. What's your name?
All right, my name is Corey James, and I'm here at the ETC with I'm here to get my GD and stuff, go and stay out the way, cause I just came home and stuff. And you feel me? Go ahead and make my mom proud. Go ahead and do better. Do something productive with my life. You feel me?
How was UCC helping you do that? Be productive.
It's taking up most of my time, basically, cause the stuff I was doing, that was taking up my time. But since I'm at ETC, it's taking up my time, so I can learn and to be a better person and to get my GED and move on with my life.
If you could tell somebody coming into the program today, what would you tell them?
It's a good opportunity.
Go. Introduce yourself.
My name Dion.
Be what?
My name Dion Christian.
There you go, Beyond Christian.
I like hooping. And since I've been at ETC, I think I've been a better person, doing my work, focusing on myself, things like that,
If you could tell the next person who coming in something productive, what would it be?
Stay motivated, stay positive, focus on yourself, study more, and stuff, things like that,
And how has the program helped you to do those things?
I mean, making me be a better person, things like that. Like, they just been showing me how to be respectful and stuff, things like that. Respectful and stuff.
Hey, my name's Alan De La Fuente. I'm a. Read again. Take two. My name's Alan De La Fuente. I'm a current student at ETC. And here's some things that I got to tell you, So go ahead and ask your questions away. I'm here to answer them. You go ahead and ask your questions for me.
For the student that's coming in today, what advice would you give them?
Honestly, take advantage of all the opportunities, the people you get to meet, and the chances they give you. Honestly, personally, with my story, I had a lot of negativity coming in to the school because I didn't really know what it was going to be like, and I was always a hothead. But I started to learn who the people really were and the stuff that they really wanted me to improve with, and I started to see the opportunities they wanted to give me and help me grow as a person and be mature as a young man and to stand on that. So yeah, the word of advice, you feel me, just take advantage of the people you meet and the opportunities they give you because there's a lot of open doors here. It's just on you to go through it. So yeah, my name's Alan De La Fuente. Question.
Hi, my name is Jonas Lemus. I'm 17 years old. I'm almost a graduate. I got one test left. I got math.
What has the program done for you?
Well, the program has done so much for me, I ain't gonna lie. They done a lot of wonderful things for me. They gave me an opportunity. I'm in this internship. I'm one out of 4 co-founders. On top of that, they taught me how to do t-shirts, keychains, all that. You feel me? Like, they got everything here. You just gotta look for it. You gotta just open your eyes if you wanna do it. You know, like I tell people, it's up to you. Nobody else can change you but you. On God, bro. Can't nobody else change you but you. And if you don't want to do that, that's on you. And that's how you lose a lot of people in your life. But when that happens, that's when you're going to realize, damn, I should have listened to my mom. I should have listened to them. I should have changed for the better. And then you're going to regret it. So instead of living with regret, change your life when you got the time and the chance. On God.
Basically, just like songwriting. Basically, not like we
So what I be talking about? Yo, my name is Joel Mendez. I was born June 6th, 16 years old. I'm in this program right now. I just completed my first test today. You know, passed it. I got like 3 more tests. Got another test next week, you know.
If somebody was coming into the program today, what advice would you give them?
You just gotta work at your own pace. Be consistent. Put in that work. You know, like, you just gotta have that mindset, you know. Be ready to pass and stuff, you feel me?
That's what's up, that's what's up.
Yeah.
What has the program taught you?
I don't know, like life skills, like, you know, gotta just stay consistent. Like, you're never gonna get anything you want if you don't go out and go work hard for it, you know? You gotta put in that work 24/7, yeah.
That's perfect, that's perfect.
Everything, right?
Yep.
All right. My name is Jason Alfaro. I'm a student at ETC. I barely came this year. I got 2 months in the program. The program has helped me with a lot of multiple things, like education and like outside school, with like jobs and stuff like that. They teach a lot of things, and we got some pretty.
If it was a student coming in today, what advice would you give them?
You know, pay attention to class. You know, get the test out the way as fast as possible.
How has the program helped you?
It helped me in a lot of ways. Education, with job-related stuff, outside of school and stuff like that. Yeah.
I'll share briefly who I am, but most importantly, I want to know who you are. You know what I'm saying? I came to kick it with y'all. Okay? So, I'm Kevin Freeman, and we'll learn, as I mentioned, this a little bit more on what I do. But to give you kind of a high level, I'm from Chicago. Anybody been to Chicago before? Yeah. Yeah, I'm from the Chi. So I just flew down here today because Kim asked me to come down here. She said, I got some extraordinary people that I want you to come kick it with. I said, all right, say less. I'm here. And here we are. Now, I'm excited to get to learn and know who you all are. And I know it may be impossible to spend a lot of time on each and every person in here, but what we're going to do is I want to make sure I get a roster of everybody who's in this room today. I don't want nobody else's name that ain't in this room today. I only want to connect with those who are here at this moment. Is that cool? Yes, sir. We cool with that? Yes, sir. Okay. So, the blueprint to turning your vision into reality. Think about that. When we talk about vision, think about, everyone always says, what do you want to be? What do you want to do? Let's get rid of that stuff about when you grow up. You've already grown. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? Think about it. Anybody want to throw something out to me so we can talk about it? My man right here, what you think? What's that comes to mind when you say, man, what can I see myself doing? You don't know? But you're thinking about it though, right? There's nothing wrong with that.
I do. I want to be a business owner.
A business owner? Okay, well stay close. That's what I do. Business owner.
I'm listening.
Okay. What else? Go ahead and throw some things. I know y'all thinking about it.
Welding.
Welding? Who said welding?
Some of these kids don't know.
Entrepreneur. I'm an entrepreneur. Yeah, we having a conversation.
Talk to him.
Real estate, I hear it. Real estate. You had your hand up. Art school, you do some tattoo? Because I got this old blazer on, you probably don't even think I'm sleeved up, do you? Yeah, don't judge a book by its cover. What else? I want to hear some of the ladies. What we thinking about when we talking about, I can see myself doing this? What do you think of? What comes to mind?
Low-key movement.
Low-key movement. Yeah.
Not on the record label.
On a record label. I'm gonna stay close to you too.
I want to own
You're on marketing? Institution.
Yes, Lord.
That's what I'm talking about. The reason why I'm asking everybody this is because it's very important. Very important. We've all heard people tell you, oh, you need to go finish school and what they say after school, go to college, go to college. How many times do you hear it? Just go to college, right? Go to college, you gotta go to college.
Yes, Lord.
It's not for everybody.
It's not for everybody, is it? There's so many different lanes you can go in. So many lanes. But just know when you get ready to go into that lane, be ready for what's in store for you. Think about all the kids like myself that first heard the importance of, you gotta go to college, Kevin. I went to college, but didn't have an idea of what I wanted to do. So I found myself spending a whole lot of other people's money in college to say, I don't know if this is gonna work out. But I think it may have would have worked out if I knew going in already on what I wanted to do. So these classes and everything make sense, right? So I'll fast forward to what I did later. But before that, we all got a story to tell, right? I can think back to, I'm gonna date myself, because if I ask y'all what y'all was doing, y'all may have been little babies.
They wasn't born.
20-something, little over 20 years ago. 20 years ago. 23 years ago to be exact.
I wouldn't know about it.
The year of 2000.
I was in high
You know why I remember that year so well?
2000.
You know why I remember that year so well?
Because it means something to you.
It means something to me. Absolutely.
Something big happened.
Yeah, something real big happened. You know what happened? I was homeless.
Talk about it.
Talk about it. I was borderline homeless. See, I had a car though. I lived in my car. So when my car stopped is where I lived. Real talk. Had a buddy, he said, you know what, you can come crash with me. I got excited. Came to this crib and realized this crib just ain't where I wanted to stay. I felt better staying in the car.
Jesus.
You already know what's going on in that crib probably, right?
Jesus.
Yeah, they was cooking in the kitchen in a different way.
Woo, wouldn't work.
Right? And the people in and out the house the whole night, it's like, how am I gonna sleep? I gotta sleep with one eye open the whole night. I can't go to no good sleep. So I'm just gonna sleep in the car. And I felt some type of way, you wanna know why? Because I just got a bachelor's degree. I just got a college degree. And I'm homeless.
Talk about it.
Worse, guess what I did before I got a college degree? I became a veteran in the Marine Corps.
Oh, man.
And I'm still homeless.
Jesus.
So I'm questioning.
No cussing.
God, I'm questioning everybody like, man, when y'all talk about go to the military and you're going to have this life, and go to college, you're going to have this life. In 2000, I'm sleeping in a car. I went to this place called Coca-Cola. Y'all familiar with Coca-Cola, right? Coca-Cola, right? I showed up and said, you know what? I want to get a job. I got a bachelor's degree. I feel good, right? I'm like, we ain't hiring for what you looking for.
Overqualified.
We looking for some truck drivers. I'm like, I do that. This ain't that easy. You need a CDL. Say that again. What you need? You need a CDL license. Certified driver's license.
Okay, I hear you up there.
So guess what I say? Well, how I go get one of them?
Gotta go back to school.
The guy looked at me and said, listen, man, check this out. We got this thing going on here at Coca-Cola now that we'll train you how to drive, but you need a permit to drive these semi-trucks. Okay, let's roll. That ain't that easy, man. We only do it once a month. You got to come in here with it. I'm like, all right, so let me do what I got to do to come up in here. He's like, dude, this next Wednesday. I'm like, all right. He looked at me like, all right, let's see. So guess what? I had to go to the DMV, the driver's license place, right? And I got that book. And I studied that book like it was my life, man. It was my life in this book, right? You want to know why it was my life? Because it cost me $75 to take the test. So that determined, is this going to be food that's coming out of my pocket? Is this going to be gas that I cannot put in my car no more? So now if I got to give these folks this $75, it got to make sense, right?
That's right.
I studied that bad boy. Because one thing we all learn, you can study some stuff in a short amount of time to hurry up and take a test, right? Because this is in there.
Yep.
I showed right back up to the DMV, boom, 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 knocked that test out. There you go, it's your permit. 3 days later, I'm back at Coca-Cola. Dude looking at me, yeah, I'm back. There you go. He's like, oh, all right, dude was for real. Yeah, for real. He don't know my story. It ain't for him to know my story. So they put me on some trucks. They said, you know what? The first time you ever late to work, this is probationary period, right? You heard that? When you start a new job, you gotta be on the street, can't mess up. Or you up out of there, right? People always say, oh, you're gonna mess around and be late one day because these trucks leave out at 4:05 in the morning.
I ain't gonna never leave a
Early, so they can be done early. I ain't gonna be late. You know I was never ever late? Because I slept in the parking lot.
Yes, right.
I parked my car at the back of the Coca-Cola Enterprise, put the seat back and went to sleep.
Yeah.
Woke up early enough before they got there. I'm in the bathroom washing my tail in the bathroom before people get to work to know what I'm doing. I may even look in the refrigerator to see if anything in there look edible enough so I ain't got to break off my bread and put it in the gas tank. I can eat. And when I finally got them first couple checks, I stacked them bad boys up.
Come on now.
Got a crib and an air mattress.
Come on now. Talk about it. Talk about it. That air mattress felt good, didn't it? Look, that air mattress felt good, didn't it? Come on now.
You gotta get up off of me. So what I'm going to share with you briefly, and it's gonna go high level. We can go to the next slide. I'm gonna give y'all some nuggets, okay? The blueprint from turning your vision into reality. And we're gonna go through these, okay? One by one, there's 10 of them. These are 10 commandments that I want y'all to think about because it's real. The first one is identify what moves you. I just asked everybody here, what do you want to do? What do you enjoy doing? So if you decide that you want to go to school or do a trade, now it makes sense because this is what I enjoy doing. So now I'm staying awake when I'm in class because I'm thinking like, okay, I'm gonna have that marketing company or that record label. Now I'm thinking about these are the classes that's gonna help me better understand it. So now it's more exciting than just be doing something like, I don't know, man. And then you drop out, then you start all over and you waste your time and money. No, think about what you enjoy. So when you're on the internet looking at stuff, what are you looking at all the time? What are you gravitating to? When you're on social media, what interests you? So think about it. Think about, number one, what am I passionate about? We talked about looking at things. What do you enjoy looking at? The next one is, who are the players within that space? So if I'm talking about real estate, someone said real estate, right? Someone said welding, marketing, record labels. Now it's my turn to do my research. Who are the people in these circles? So I could study them. Figure out what their stories are. Figure out how I want to turn this into mine. Next, you dig. The power of networking. Who knows what networking is?
Me.
Okay. Whoever said they know what it is, share with us so we all know what networking means. Give us your definition. Everyone got their own definition.
Basically, networking is when you meet people and they put you on things that they have knowledge about. So that you're not alone.
She hit it dead on the head. Using that circle of people, using it, coming into a room of folks, building relationships with them. Relationships are important. Very, very important. We're going to touch on that a little bit more deeper in a second. 4, how do you make a difference in that space? They got plenty of people doing real estate.
You stand out.
How do you stand out? What makes you different?
You grind harder than other people.
You grind harder, but someone's always going to be working harder than you. Right. But someone's always going to be working harder than you. When I say number 4, how do you make a difference in the space? Imagine if I'm doing a clothing line, right? Think about how many clothing lines are out here. So what's going to make my clothing line different? What's going to make folks want to go buy mine versus somebody else's? Come on. Speak up, G. Speak up.
Push your feet.
Your name? Mr. G. Mr. G knows that there's other players in his space. So he's always thinking, I guarantee he was always thinking, what's going to make mine hit different? Think about it every day, right? Every day. So whatever you're thinking about what you want to do, what's going to be different? What's going to be your touch to make it different? To have your spin on it, right? But that can come over time, and it can always change over time. So don't think just because you have an idea and you got it, it's that forever. No. 5, who's in your current circle right now? Family. It says friends versus what? Associates. When I was younger, I used to think it was all about how many friends I got. Boy, I got all these friends. No. 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 Friends are people that you allow into your intimate space. Okay, this is a very small space right here. So you can't put a lot of people in your intimate space, can you? Because there ain't that much room. These are people that you trust with conversations. These are people that you trust that got your best interest. That's going to tell you to pump your brakes when it's time to pump your brakes. That are going to be inspiring you and cheering for you when it's time to cheer for you. When I think of some of my friends, you be looking like, is that really your friend? No, that's really my friend. One of my best friends, and it's just me and him one-on-one, he be talking real greasy to me. Greasy. What you talking about? But when I'm out the room, guess what? He's talking about me like I'm the man. He ain't talking greasy behind my back. When it's time to talk greasy, he's talking greasy to me. That's right. But when I'm gone, he's talking good about me.
Right. That's right.
You see the difference between that? Yes. Okay? It's okay to have associates. When I think of associates, I think of people I see and I recognize, I see you, we chop it up and keep it moving. They're not people that I bounce ideas off of. Because they may not be supportive of those ideas. Or they may just be a yes man or yes girl. You know what those people are? I always say yes. Yeah, do that. Y'all ain't looking for no cheerleaders. Y'all need some real people that's going to really be honest with you. So start thinking about who's in your real circle right now. You ain't got to start going up to them tomorrow like, nah, you ain't in my circle no more. But you're going to do that over time. Trust that. I know. I had friends that talked about Kev weeks ago. Check this out. I remember one guy that, this is my friend. We was on the game. Who likes to play games? Who be on the game? Y'all better raise your hands. We was on the game. I don't know if y'all play games. So check this out. Check this out. So this is a real story. We was in the game. And I'm not encouraging anyone to gamble or anything, because you know I ain't gonna gamble. We put a couple dollars in the game. And I broke one of the rules. You wanna know what the rule was? No, I didn't cheat. I won the first game, but I wouldn't give him a second one to win and get his money back. I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm good. He's like, yeah, hold on. He said, yeah, no, come on. Give me one more game out you, so I can get a chance to get my change back out you. I said, no, man, I'm good. He said, all right, man, come ride with me. I'm about to go make a run. No, I'm good. So I had a few dollars in my pocket, right? So I decided to go ahead and hang out and go get something to eat. And I get a call the next day from his girlfriend. And I'm thinking like, man, why is his girlfriend calling me? So I didn't answer her call. Because he may not be where he's supposed to be.
Right.
And she kept calling.
That's a good friend.
That is a great.
Hear me out. So I finally, late to the next day, I gotta take this call. And I've been blowing his phone up. Dog, gee, where you at, man? Yo, he's calling me. I'm gonna answer the phone. If you don't come back, I'm gonna answer the call. I'm just letting you know on record on your voicemail. I'm gonna answer a call. She finally get in touch with me. She didn't call me, ask me where he's at. She called to tell me that he was locked up. Oh. So when he decided to go take that ride, he got 13 years now.
Jesus. The wrong
13 years. So hold on. What if I got to ride with him?
13 years with him. Wrong time, wrong place.
See how quick things can change.
Yep.
See how quick things can change. That ties right in. Think before you act. Versus acting and thinking later. It's okay to pump the brakes and think about some things first. I do it all the time. If anyone tells you, let's hit a lick, run far away from them. Because if there's a 1% chance, 1% small, right? If it's a 1% chance that I can get in trouble for this lick, I'm good. It ain't worth it. I don't care how much bread, I don't care if I'm back sleeping in that car. One thing that happened during COVID, remember when COVID first hit, it was weird, wasn't it? It was really weird. Everybody, I mean, it's just the whole atmosphere. You just didn't know what was going on, and you was inside, sheltered in place and that. I'm not here trying to brag right now, but my crib ain't too bad no more.
Okay.
But I realized one thing during COVID, after 2 days, I felt like I gotta get up out of here. So what do I look like going to jail?
Right.
What I look like? If I got everything I want in my crib right now, I know I ain't gonna survive in jail. I got everything that I want in my crib right now. So what I look like going to jail? So if there's a 1% chance that I could get in trouble for my actions, I'm good. I'm straight. For real. Don't hustle backwards. If you always try to move forward, why take steps back when you know? So take the time and think before you act. Create a journal. One of my biggest investments that I've ever bought at the age that I'm at. And I got some nice things, but I'm gonna tell you the biggest investment. You know how much it cost me? How much? Couple thousand. What you think?
12,000.
No, I'm gonna tell you. 30,000? No, I'm gonna tell you how much the biggest investment cost. $12. $12. You know what I bought? I bought a notebook. Y'all laughing? I bought a notebook. I bought a notebook. I went to Target and bought a notebook. And I even think I got a pen when I was in there. So now when I'm thinking about all the things that I want to do, I'm writing it down. I'm writing it down. One, so I don't forget it. Two, I can look at it. 3, I can measure to make sure that I'm holding myself accountable, which we're gonna hit up next. So I can always go back and say, okay, this is the playbook. Who likes sports? Every sport got a playbook, right? You gotta have a playbook too. That $12, boy, is worth millions. Because everything that I want to process, put my ideas into, falls in that notebook. Accountability. Stop talking about who did this to you and why you in this situation because this person or that person didn't love me and my mom wasn't there, my dad wasn't there, or my cousin did this, and my boy who was supposed to be my girl was. Stop! Okay, it may have been true. Oh well, move on. Move on. And hold yourself accountable. It's hard. Still to this day, I got to do it every day. Hold myself accountable. Stop being quick to always assign blame on why you feel like, I'm in this spot because of this. No. No.
It starts with you.
Starts with you. We're almost done with this list. No, I'm giving y'all free game right now.
You are.
Number 9, you are your own brand.
That's right.
You got his own brand. All of you are our own brand. How do you want people to perceive you? How do you want people to perceive you? Think about it. When you put stuff on the internet, social media, you talking greasy or you posting something that you shouldn't be posting, that's going to stay with you. Just because you delete it, don't think it's gone. When you talking slick, don't think there ain't nobody going to run up on you and catch you. Think before you act and realize you are a brand. You are your own business. You are a brand. Last but not least, don't settle yourself short. Know your worth. Know your worth. Don't settle yourself short. Well, I mean, I'm just going to do this because I know. I'm going to tell you something real quick, and we're going to open up some questions. So, what y'all think I do? Just based off what you heard me say, how you may think I don't, just go out, throw it out there. What do you think I do every single day?
Motivational speaker.
Motivational speaker, no, but a reality speaker, yes. I speak reality.
No, you're a professional troublemaker who speaks the truth.
I heard entrepreneur, businessman. What else? Come on, let's do some stereotypes. Let's just do it up front. What does he do? Sell insurance or something? Well, let me just tell you. TV host. TV host, TV host.
Y'all chill out. Hold on.
I guarantee one thing. The person that I work with, that I helped start the company, every one of y'all know this person.
Yes.
Every one of y'all know this person. And when I sat down with this person and we discussed our business plan, it was no different from all the things that we've shared together. It's what we still do today. We hold each other accountable. We know that we have to have a vision, and how do we take that vision to reality?
Right now.
Go ahead and go to the next slide. This is the guy I work for. Who knows Lil Durk? I'm the president of Durk's company.
Neighborhood Heroes.
Neighborhood Heroes is his nonprofit. OTF, Only the Family, is the label. So when we talk about record labels, I say, okay, I hear you.
Everybody shut up.
So at the end of the day, at the end of the day, everything that I thought about what I wanted to do came to reality because I had to take the time and create the blueprint for it to work. That $12 notebook worked. Myself and Dirk have been in business now for over 5 years. You know who I worked with before Lil Dirk? Dwayne Wade. You know who I had brunch with literally 5 days ago? And I'm just saying cap, because at the end of the day, Kevin W. Freeman is my Instagram page. You'll see 5 days ago, I'm having lunch with Jay-Z. This ain't cap. This is not cap.
Y'all about to run up out the classroom.
So listen, hold on. So at the end of the day, I found myself sleeping on an air mattress to sleeping on private jets.
Hello.
When people start talking about, oh, what I've gone through, no. Stop with that. Use that as your own motivation. I can tell you stories about going to the YMCA and I wasn't going there to play no basketball. I was going there to take a shower and hurry up and iron my clothes before folks knew that I had an iron in the back because I saw a plug so I could hurry up and iron my clothes. I remember waking up, hurrying up, trying to get to work on time, sleeping in my car. Never once am I going to keep fixing my mouth talking about, oh, such and such got me in this position, such and such. No, what is that going to get me? Nowhere. Ain't going to get me nowhere. Nowhere. So what I'm saying to you is, allow your story to be what it is. Don't hold your head down because of your story. Hold your head up high because you got a story. But make sure you use that same energy, that same motivation to do what you want to do that you're passionate about. Don't let someone else tell you what to do. Oh, you should do this when you grow. No. Do what inspires you. Seriously. What inspired me is to be a businessman. What inspired me is to help people, well, first off, to get people to trust that they put their business in my hand, we gonna flip it.
That's right.
Because I was that dude that was on the block that knew how to flip.
That's right.
So now let me do it for real, legally, on how to flip.
Yeah.
That same entrepreneurship we had on the block, we gotta transform that into the boardrooms. We gotta transform that into the classrooms. I'm here because I wanted to be here. We ain't got no show in Houston.
Period.
We ain't got no show here at all. Well, I met Kim a few years ago when you guys had a bad snowstorm that knocked out a lot of power down here.
Winter freeze.
Yeah. The young homie right here said, you know what, Kara? Let's send some semi-trucks full of water down there to make sure that we get some water down in Houston. That's how we met through the mayor's department. At the end of the day, I just want to make sure that all of you know, number one, I got nothing but love for every one of you. And I mean that, seriously. And I'm going to be dependent on y'all. I'm going to be dependent on y'all from this moment to hold yourselves accountable. We got this organization called Neighborhood Heroes. It's inspiring young individuals that are doing good in their community. We got some t-shirts over there, but I don't want y'all to put that t-shirt on if you ain't representing it right. Those things that we just talked about, if you're not trying it and live it, then don't put my shirt on. Let someone else wear it that's doing it. So if you guys are on social media, hit me. Ain't no cap. Kevin W. Freeman is my IG. I'm gonna accept you, and if you got questions, I want to hear from you. I want you to bounce some ideas off me. Now don't say, nigga, I need a bag, so you know what I mean? Bounce some things off because I'm here to do what someone else did for me. So at this point, we got a few minutes. Who got questions? Because I got answers.
Don't be
And
scared.
I know y'all time is, like y'all gotta go to class.
When you got done with the Coca-Cola shop, when you got done from Pan and Finish, now you got to do dirt.
How did I get that? That's a great question. That's a great question. That's a great question. So, I had a passion about working with nonprofits. Anyone know what a nonprofit is?
Yes. 501c3.
I found myself volunteered one summer for a nonprofit, and I liked the programs it was doing. And I was that kid that was very opinionated and thought about how it should look different and be different. So instead of trying to encourage them to change their style, I figured I'll go start my own. And in 2010, I was very blessed that this kid that came from my same neighborhood, Dwayne Wade, got out of college from Marquette, and he said he wanted to start a nonprofit. Man, I got you. He looked like, what you done did? I ain't did much, but I got you. And he trusted me. So I knew that I had to grind hard to make sure that when I finished the work, and the first job that I did from was 2010 in Dallas, NBA All-Star Weekend. Let's just say it was very successful because then he brought me on. And most recent, I was just in Salt Lake City, Utah, this past month for the All-Star Weekend. We still friends. But great question. When you do good work, people rock with you. When you solid, you a person of your word, people rock with you. Anybody can have a good resume, but if your character ain't nothing, you can't trust you, then come on. I don't care what's on that piece of paper. Great question. Who got some other questions?
What was your inspiration? What inspired you, motivated you?
What inspired me?
That money couldn't buy.
What money couldn't buy. What inspired me was I told myself I don't want to have to go back to the situation I was in. And I'd always reflect and think about that. And it felt good to be able to look back and see that I've evolved. Of course, there's going to always be bumps along the road. Don't think that at all. I still got more issues than probably I could write a book. But I'm sure there's other people in the world that would take my issues any day. But what inspired me is thinking like, you know what? I could write a book and I could teach a class on how to make $20 last for a week. So when that when that $20 turned into $20,000, I still got the same mindset that I want to stretch this $20. You gotta blow it. Because I'm always thinking that I may not get it no more. So I gotta hold it tight. I know what it felt like being embarrassed, waiting till people came out the gas station to hurry up and run up to the clerk and say, $4 and pump 12. And I go out there, and as soon as I get it there, the thing is stopped. Because there go my little $4. So now I'm thinking about, it's crucial on where I gotta go at this point. I may have a job interview, so I need to make sure this little, even though that light don't turn off, that light's still gonna be on at $4. But that's what inspired me. It's not to get to that point. Great question. Any more?
How did you overcome the self-doubt?
How did I overcome the self-doubt? That's a great question, because sometimes I still doubt things. I'm human, man. Sometimes I still doubt myself. But then I have to think about what's important to me right now in this moment, to most. And as I grow older, it's different. I got a son. He's 15. So I look at him, and I think like, this is why I can't keep doubting myself. This is why I gotta keep going. Yeah, well, I have a beautiful wife. Comes with a responsibility as well.
You have any kids?
Yeah, I have a son, he's 15. His mother, my wife now, she was on the same hustle as well. Same hustle. Different story, but it's the same hustle, right?
Okay, some of y'all, some of their rides, they ride vans, sir. It's like, dang it, it's like, oh.
Okay, we ain't gonna keep you listening.
Dang.
Y'all know how to reach me. And I want to hear from you.
What's your Instagram again?
Whoever can stay in your transportation is not here. Like,
If y'all got questions for him, I'm sure he don't mind answering them, y'all.
so if you want to stay, and also like, okay, I guess we can stand. Those that have to leave, we have shirts, small, medium.
Yo, see Kim to grab your shirt.
Oh yeah, come
And I appreciate y'all, but first of all, it's after 3 o'clock and y'all still here asking questions and all his attention. I appreciate that.
Yes, also for my kids.
Hold on, y'all, keep talking.
We are having our big breakfast tomorrow. I just need the order forms out. These will be scrambled eggs, sunny side up, bacon, sausage, waffles, pancakes. So be here.
I just need one person to do me one favor real quick. If everyone can be quiet, I just need one volunteer. Somebody just sent me a message, and I want you to translate it since we don't got no mic in here.
Oh, they ain't no that.
What's going on? It's your boy Lil Durk. You know, Project Remix, keep pushing, keep going strong. I've been through that situation, I've been through that. So I know what it takes to get through it. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all want to stop. Some of y'all want to break down and give up. Just keep going, just keep pushing, don't stop. You know what I'm saying? We here for you. Got you back 1,000%. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, if it's through the music, if it's through this voice note, it's for Kevin being there, representing us. Head up, keep pushing. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate you.